Hello, everyone. Welcome to Love and Hips TV.
Good evening. Welcome back.
Yes, honey, got to throw that extra thing on it.
We're excited today.
I'm back, guys.
Hey.
Yes, Russian Doll is back in the house.
Yes. Got our
We missed
other
her.
sister. We did. Our little vanilla wafer.
You know what?
Not vanilla wafer.
Is back in
I'm a
here
little
with
double
us.
stuffed Oreo, thank you.
Oh, okay.
But I got us in the middle then.
Y'all so crazy. Well, we are excited. We got an extra special show today because y'all, we have been at this thing for 2 years. 2 years. Cannot believe it, but time flew. We done went through COVID. We done went through everything, and we still here in the
Yes,
building.
we done been through ups and downs, but we still here.
Y'all, and y'all love us.
We still here. We made it. Happy anniversary.
Yay!
Oh,
So
yeah.
we got some little flowers, and our manager,
Yes.
he had some stuff.
Stuff already.
It's
Here
early.
we go.
It's every time, every
We
show.
just had this conversation before we went live.
We
Don't
did.
knock nothing over.
I couldn't help it. Y'all know how I do.
So we got surprises for our anniversary.
And we're going to do it live with you guys. We want to see what
Yeah.
And you know women love surprises.
We love gifts.
Is it Diamonds Charlie? Because, you know, Diamonds is
What do
Charlie.
we have?
What?
Oh, Love and Hips 2 year anniversary.
Charlie. Oh, man.
Okay. You know what,
Awesome,
Charlie?
awesome.
You just outdid yourself.
You did.
Let's show and tell, show and tell.
Our manager is the greatest, y'all. We love our Charlie. We could not do it without him. So, you know, we are just excited about being here. We are excited going into our next year, which is going to be our best year. We are claiming it in the name of Jesus.
Hallelujah.
So, y'all,
It's like
what's
a
been going?
relationship. You know, the first 2 years is a little rocky, and the third one kind of
Yeah, third time's the charm. So we got this thing down. We got it.
We're moving at the right pace. Slow motion, but
What's
we're moving.
going on with everybody?
Oh, nothing. I can't say nothing really. As y'all know, during COVID, I started a business, Classic Boutique. So I've been working on that. Been working on getting brand ambassadors to, you know, support my line. You know, trying to get people. I'm not gonna have this conversation again, but trying to get people to support you is hard. So most of the people that has been supporting me are people that I don't even really know. These people just reach out to me or they follow me.
It always happens like that.
Hey, I want to support. Hey, what can I do? Now, a couple of the models that, you know, we used to model with back in the day wants to help, but it's been a journey. Everybody has been reaching out. They want to do this and that. And I'm going to have my first photo shoot live. It's going down Major Way here in Atlanta. I'm going to talk about that later around KP Around the House. So I've just been in a zone. I've been manifesting. I've been praying. I've been speaking it into existence. Like, I've been keeping my energy just calm. I don't do negativity. If you're negative, I don't talk to you. I be in the house a lot. I work at home, so of course, you know, and then I'm a Capricorn. I'm always thinking. I'm always moving. In the middle of the night, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, I'm up. I'm thinking, what I got to do? I got to do this, I got to do that.
That's me. I always say my brain don't shut
Even
off.
when my son sleeps, I'm up. I'm always thinking.
don't.
So, you know, yeah, being an entrepreneur is difficult, but it's easy. I'm also going back to school. I start Strayer University.
Yay! Oh, yeah.
I get my bachelor's. I'm going back in October for healthcare management. I want to grow and be a director in WellStar, so I got to get my degree. So I'm going back to school, so it's going to be a lot of changes for KP, but I'm excited.
All right.
Yeah.
What's going on with you, Anna?
Well, I have just recently moved to my new house.
Yay!
Yes, so I have been moving. My son has started school Monday, so to all the parents that have children and, you know, you guys started school, we made it.
We made it.
We made it.
Yes, we did.
Yes, so I am so excited about that. I'm in the new house with, you know, the new school, new environment, so I'm adjusting. Like, this week has been super hard because I have been just doing everything from the sun up to sundown. I mean, it's crazy. It's exhausting, but you know what? It's a good thing because it's positive. It was a positive move, so I'm just glad to be there for the next 30 years. I will not be moving. Big loan is for 30 years, and I will be there for 30 years.
That's right.
This is the baby pre-K, right? He's pre-K.
Yes, and he was not. Well, no, he's in kindergarten.
Okay.
He did not go to pre-K because of the whole pandemic thing. So. Yeah, you know, they're getting grades now, and he's getting a little, like, in the middle, you know, like,
it's going to be okay.
I'm like, you know,
it's going to be okay.
He'll be fine.
Mine on first grade, it's going to be okay.
Yes, it'll be fine.
But it's exciting, you know.
It is.
He's in a little private school, so he got his little uniform, and I love it, you know.
I do too.
It's cute.
I do too.
It's cute. What's going on?
What about you?
Well, y'all know that I'm in my house now. Been in my house almost working up on 2 months now, so I'm still in there trying to get that house together and get it looking like I want to, and trying not to buy everything on Amazon that I see.
And
that's everybody.
Every day.
That's everybody.
My mother came down, tried to help, to help me get situated in the house, but she's one of them ones, if you shop with her, she encourages you to buy more. So I'm like, look, Mom, you can't go to the store with me no more. I just can't. I'm at my budget. I'm already at my budget.
Right. Unless you're buying them, Mom.
Well, she will. She'll be like, I was looking at one lamp. She said, now you got to have two. So she bought the other one. So
yeah.
But besides that, I wanted to talk about my nursing life. Y'all know I'm touring the nurse as well.
Right.
And right now, y'all, it's real out here. And I just wanted to speak on that for a minute because COVID is back on the upswing and it's back seeking to destroy, okay? It is back with a vengeance. It's a different strand, and y'all need to mask up again. I mean, I know everybody don't want to. I've been going out to different venues and stuff, and I see a lot of people running around with they don't got their mask on. Just because you don't have the vaccine does not mean that you cannot catch this strand. Being vaccinated may help you offset some of the symptoms, but you still can catch it and you still can give it to other people. So come on, y'all. Y'all been doing... We got this thing down now. Just wear your mask. Just wear your mask. And if you haven't been vaccinated and you're skeptical, we need as many of y'all as possible to go ahead and get this vaccine, okay? Because it's the only way that we are going to get a heads up on what's going on. So that's coming from Nurse Toy to y'all. Please, please, please get
Mama
the vaccine.
The
babies are back in school. If you don't do it for yourself, do it for your kids, okay?
Now that's a good
one.
All
right.
That's good.
Let's get this show started. We are back, and guess what, y'all? We have our very first guest. He decided he's gonna come back and see us for 2 years. It's our favorite. He brought us in for our first introductory show, and he is back with us 2 years later.
One. That's right.
HeadKrack is in the building, y'all.
Yo, first and foremost, congratulations, ladies, on 2 years. Shout out to Carol, shout out to Toy, shout out to Anna. How does it feel?
Oh my God.
We made it.
It's been a journey.
It's
learning and us understanding and coping with each other. It's been a journey.
Because we are three strong women and we have personalities. We
Very
kind of clash, but we are sisters for life.
Yeah,
we are.
And it's so dope to see the synergy between y'all because y'all always had chemistry, and like now that y'all got 2 years in, the muscles is there. You know what I mean? So like, it's three voices, but it's moving like one mind. So I like to see it.
Like we ain't going nowhere. You married. We together. We go together. That's it.
You got some muscle too, HeadKrack. You've been working out.
Lifting Philly cheesesteaks. I'm one of the people who I be fittish. If there's 12 months in a year, I'm in shape 6 of them. So I don't know if I'm on the up or down swing, but I'm trying to get back into it. I'm supposed to be training for something a sporting event in October, so I gotta keep that under wraps till we sign the paperwork. But I gotta get back on the upswing. So it's slowly happening.
I start a diet every Monday. And then I quit on Tuesday. And then I start
it's the best.
It's okay.
See, I do good at the beginning of the day. It's like them extra inning hours, like 9 p.m., 10 p.m.
Yes, party
is
time.
where it kicks in.
You want the chicken wings. You want to dedicate. I want all that.
For me, it's like the salty sweet combo, like some Ritz crackers and peanut butter. and some cheese, or maybe even some ice cream. Shop at Costco, they be giving you like the big bundles.
Yeah. I just had to stock up from Costco because they give you a year's
I don't
supply.
like ice cream. Costco.
I don't like ice
You
cream.
don't? You're not an ice cream chick?
Still, it's a gateway food.
I love almonds, peanuts, make baked cookies in the middle of the night with milk. That's why I'm so thick, but you know.
Okay,
Lord.
yeah, she cookies.
I'm a cookies and milk.
You look like you have lost weight to me, so I don't know. You ain't been lifting that many Philly cheesesteaks.
Okay, so-
You feel like buffed up. Like
I did
really-
Yeah.
You do.
Maybe I got that body dysmorphia things that some people have. It's like, yo, I'm so puny, you know, it's like, I don't need to work out. And then like, because like, here's the problem. I watch a lot of wrestling. And like, everybody in wrestling has like unreal like physiques.
Right.
So you're like, you feel like you're small compared to those people.
You gotta catch up.
Yeah, minus the steroids, of course. However, you know, like, I always wanted to be like in a business where you can like physically compete with people, like, because the radio is like no one sees you unless you know you videotape everything, like some shows do, and we do a decent job. But I like combat sports. I like UFC. I like boxing. So I watch a lot of it. So when you watch these people be in like these peak conditions and these peak shapes, you're like, damn, I want to do that. And then you wake up the next day, you're all inspired, and then 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, it's like, yo, where's the Haagen-Dazs?
Well, you're doing so much. You're doing so much. You're gonna add that onto your list. So you're gonna be UFC or wrestling.
See, wrestling's dope because it's scripted, right? So all you gotta do is like look like you know what you're doing and not cripple anyone, and you'll be fine. So I don't know. It's a possibility.
Look for that.
That or maybe something a little bit more hands-on, if you know what I mean.
Y'all heard it here first.
Oh Lord, not hands-on.
It's coming down the pipeline.
That's a Love and Hips exclusive. Okay.
What is it? HeadKrack versus Mayweather.
Oh my God.
I just need to be in it 20 seconds. So I can check clear. So,
And get that check. That's it. Just
Hey, Bob and Weed. That's all you do.
Exactly. You got it.
Oh man, we missed you.
I miss you guys too. And the crazy thing, it does not feel like it's been 2 years.
It does.
It feels like you were just here like what, a couple of months ago.
I mean, time flies.
Yeah, it does.
I almost didn't have to use GPS to get here. Like it was that recent.
Almost you did.
Almost.
So
yeah, go ahead.
tell us about the show. Tell us about the Morning Hustle.
Yeah.
All right, so since we've last linked up, I launched a show called The Morning Hustle. It kicked off in January of 2020 because that's where all good things started, right? 2020,
Right. The worst year ever.
The best and the worst year.
The
So
best
like
and the
2
worst.
months into my show launching, they're like, "Yeah, you gotta do the show from home." Or COVID,
Oh, man.
everything changed. No guest in the studio. We was trapping. See, that was like the good old. That was recently.
Yes.
And that's the crew right there. Me, Angie, Angela, L'Oreal, and the remix king
Got two
DJ
beautiful
AK.
women on there.
Dope.
Yeah,
I
we
love
definitely,
Chocolate and vanilla.
God bless me with a dope squad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And and
That's
even
important.
through COVID, we managed to do really well, like ratings wise. Like we're syndicated across the country, and we just started in Atlanta in January. So, there's a lot of tall trees to chop down, and nothing happens overnight. So we're working on getting Atlanta, behind us, because they were used to the old show.
Right.
Black people hate change. We really do. And it's like, whoa, where'd Rick go?
Right.
He's a couple stations down the dial, but check out the Morning Hustle.
Right. So how did you go about choosing your two co-hosts? Because they're beautiful.
I had no part really of choosing the two co-hosts. Well, okay, to a degree I did, right? So we tested out a bunch of people, and I gelled probably the most with these people. But it's one of those situations where I feel like they made it seem like it was my idea. Like, I think they knew what they was going to do the whole time. You know what I'm saying? Because, they actually, Angie, L'Oreal, and another individual had a show based out of D.C. at that same time.
Okay.
And so they was, going to try to launch 2 shows at once. So what ended up happening was, we live in a business where hey, how can we save money? What instead of us having 2 syndicated shows, we have 1. So it took me and the things that we were trying to do, merged me with them. But the thing is, we hit it off, so it kind of worked. But I think they was gonna make that work, whether I thought it worked or not.
Right.
But at the end of the day, saying y'all show probably had some growing pains. We've had ours, and now we rolling very efficient, man. And it's quite a vibe, man. Monday through Friday.
There we go.
So I want to know, where were we at when they had the call for your the other
we
two
didn't
hosts?
make it.
It was a casting call.
It was
a nationwide.
We have
I
our
think.
own show, so and HeadKrack has his own show. So guess what? This is your second time on our show, right? HeadKrack, we're next on your show.
Y'all gotta pull up as soon as they start allowing people back into the studio full time, because it's been like we're talking to Lizzo in a couple days, virtual, because they're not just letting everybody come in the studio. It's goofy, but I would love to have y'all.
Yeah. We are coming.
We coming.
Don't be surprised when we just pull up.
I know, be like, look, we out here. You know how
I feel like y'all studio is actually nicer.
Yeah. It don't matter. We still coming.
We still coming.
We still coming. We gonna bless you just like you blessed us.
That's right.
Nah, it's a blessing to be a blessing, and like it's a blessing to watch y'all blossom. You know what I mean? And those flowers you have is not gonna be the last. You know what I mean? So
thank you. And we really appreciate you being on our show, and this is our second year. So you know what? We have a little something
something for you too.
I feel like I should have bought something. I'm the first guest.
Yes.
Oh, ladies, thank you so much. You want me to some weight to it?
Yes, you gotta open it up. You gotta open it up.
If this is ice cream.
No.
It's not ice cream. It's not.
No. That's some heavy ice cream. Some heavy Haagen-Dazs.
Love and Hips show, Love and Hips TV show 2-year anniversary. Presented to HeadKrack.
Yes.
Our first.
I appreciate the love, right?
Our first love.
However, it was these ladies that did all the work. You know what I mean? And yo, shout out to everybody who supported Love and Hips every single week. And just catching these vibes, catching these energy. And I'm glad to be a part of it, man. I'm putting this where all my special things go. And I can't thank y'all enough. Thank you.
Do us a favor.
What's that, love?
We need you to take a picture of that, and we need you to put it on your page.
That's right.
Done.
And tag us.
Done.
We want to see it.
No, you know what? You put it behind you on every show. You just have it in the background.
The way the Dish Nation camera is set up, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
I need to see it. So I'm
still doing that show from home.
On
That's
Zoom,
right.
you know?
From home?
But y'all all are zoomed in on that right now, right?
I mean, like,
I thought Brett was in the building.
No, her crib is just that nice.
Dang, I thought Brett was in.
Oh, wow.
Brad's studio situation lit.
out to Brad.
I be telling the people that produce the show, I'm like, yo, make my setup look like hers. I have similar stuff. The camera angle is bad on me. It's just the TV and me. You know?
You got to bring the rest of the crew over here.
Yeah, and shout out to Brett and the real Big Booty Judy.
Yes, he did.
That's right. They got their own show. Yeah.
What's up? I'm so proud of them too. My homegirl Nikki does their makeup.
Next on the show is what's her name? Juicy, Miss Juicy, and I saw that she posted a video. Did you lift her up?
Yeah.
You've been.
That's my workout.
There you go.
That's your workout.
You have been lifting Miss Juicy.
I've been Juicy lips, yeah. That's enough to keep you in some sort of shape.
Wow.
For an entire 12 calendar months.
Oh my God,
that's hilarious. Juicy baby won't want to see her.
That's right.
I can make that happen. That's the homie, and she's such a dope person, man. Shout out to Miss Juicy.
Yeah.
Love her. Love her. Juicy baby. We love Juicy baby.
So tell us about some upcoming projects, because I know you always got something going on, and tell us about the music.
All right, so in addition to the radio and the Dish Nation stuff, man, so I have an album out right now. It's called Action Park. It's streaming wherever you're getting your music from. And big ups to everybody who already tapped in. I can't wait to go back on the road and start doing shows, so I can hopefully have that moment that an artist has when oh my God, they sang it back. Really, really sing it back. Not because I taught you the hook at the show, but you knew the lyrics to Abracadabra when I got there. Right. You knew the lyrics to Riding High. So
do you like that more? Do you love the music more, or is it a balance?
Yes. The music over all things.
Music over everything.
Here's the thing. Music is without any commercial breaks. Music isn't brought to you by. You know what I'm saying? Music is truly what came out of your heart. You telling your own stories, and to be able to create these things in your head and record it, and people connect with it at any level, and it's all you. That just it speaks volumes.
It's all you anyway, though, HeadKrack. Right. People just naturally connect to you. I feel like you are my family or my brother already.
It's like energy.
Like we hang out all the time, which we might have to.
That's my bestie. That's my bestie.
But music is uncensored, to a degree, whereas radio, sometimes you can't really say how you feel about certain things because they're sponsoring the show.
Right.
You know what I mean? And with music, is yo, this is how I feel about this, and you can't really change my mind on it.
Whoop-de-whoop. Your thing, yeah.
So do you battle? You rap battle, or you just freestyle?
I used to do the rap battles when I was hungrier and had more time, and it's not to say that I'm not as hungry now, but when you're trying to make a name for yourself, you'll do everything to make a name for yourself. So at one point in time, the freestyle battles was huge, and I used to do a lot of those. Now they do those type of battles where I know I'm gonna be battling you in 60 days, and I'm gonna write this rhyme, it's gonna go like this. I don't have that much time to put any energy into another person who's not me or my fam. You know what I mean?
Do you watch the other battles? Do you watch like the verses?
Because I was just about to ask you, how do you feel about the Jewel, Dipset, and the Locks?
And the Locks.
My boy Jadakiss said
As a hardcore New Yorker who wears Timberlands in the summertime,
about the relaxing out.
it was one of those situations where I felt like it was going to be one for the culture, which it was. But I didn't know it was going to be such a lopsided victory for the Locks. Like, and I got so much love for Dipset. Like, I'm a big Cameron fan.
Yeah.
I'm probably one of those few people that really liked Cameron's first album.
Yeah.
And also, like, Dipset, like, the way that, the energy, the movement that
Jim
they brought. Jonesy.
But another suit had me. I'm like, Jones, what you doing with the leather suit on?
I mean, rock star movements, right?
Yeah.
That's right.
But what the Locks had was decades of friendship, camaraderie, and staying polished.
They gave you a show.
They gave you a
show.
And you could tell they still hang out with each other.
Exactly.
Whereas you can see, like, you know, those guys did. It seem like they only come with when it's time for the money, you know?
Yeah.
It is.
Shout out to the Versus franchise, because, I mean, I just love it. It's just a great concept, and everybody has enjoyed it. It's giving people something to do during this COVID nation that we living in. So,
Because we look forward to that. I can't lie. I'm born and raised here in Decatur, Atlanta, but I love some New Yorkers. So when I seen Jim Jones and Cam, I was hyped. Then when Jadakiss came, it was over. I couldn't go to sleep. I couldn't do nothing. I was talking.
You was turned up, right?
Jadakiss is the man. I don't care what nobody say. He's the man.
And people need to put more respect on Sheik Luch. They was acting like it was just Jada and Styles up there. Like, yo, Sheik gave you bars. You know, like that verse on Benjamin's is arguably the best one on there, but next to Biggie's. I mean, like Biggie, right? And like, yo, stop crapping on Sheik, man. He's solid.
But like you said, you are right. Dipset was kind of off to me. It was like their music was stopping. They didn't know when they was gonna say this, and I was like, what?
And the Locks really performed. They gave it to you. Every time I see like new artists and they perform live and they rapping over their vocals, it just. I'd be upset for the audience because y'all paid to see this crap. You know what I mean?
Stupid.
And I'm not even like just, you know, crapping on them, but like, I mean, some of your favorite artists. I mean, and I know it's popular to jump on the Baby right now, but I've seen the Baby like 3 or 4 times. Every time he's rapping over his vocals. He's doing cool stuff on his show. However, it's muddy. Because you hear the record and him at the same time, and I don't think that's really giving your fans their money's worth.
So who you think the hottest rapper out now, or the entertainer?
HeadKrack.
I mean, I would probably say, well, thank you for the love.
Blow your own horn.
I mean, guys I like to see perform like J. Cole, incredible live. Childish Gambino, when he's wearing shoes, one of the best live, you know. Also, who do I like?
What do you think about Yeezy with this living in a dome situation?
Oh, Kanye?
Yeah, Kanye.
Okay, as a person who went to both album listening parties.
You went to both of them?
I did.
Okay.
I did. That's why I'm tired still now. My body is still there, like in the thing.
I bet you it was.
It started so late.
Yeah. He started late on both of them.
It's Kanye,
didn't he?
But he's doing stuff that like you can. When you're a certain level of rich, you just do things just to see what people will follow you into.
Yeah, that's right.
And they will
that's
follow.
No reason.
Do you realize
son that went to the first one? He was like, I think it was like a couple hours late. Like he started at 10. And
it was supposed to start at 8. I think it popped off at 10.
8 o'clock was one time, you know, they said.
But do you realize to sell out the Mercedes-Benz Stadium,
that's right.
Not once. He didn't sell it out the second time, but even to get like 60%, 70% in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
Right.
This is where Falcons play football.
Right.
That's right.
To play your album. No one expected you to like have like a performance of pyrotechnics. They watched him play an album at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium twice. And paid.
What can you say?
and then you can live there. Like, how do you live there?
he been
got
staying
your
there.
own room and everything.
Your favorite little could never. You know what I mean? I'm just saying.
Yeah.
It's Kanye.
What do you think about the Kanye and the Jay-Z? They done hook back up, huh?
I mean, you know, hey, at the end of the day, right? People fall out all the time. Everybody has that friend that they're your friend, but it requires energy to be around that friend.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
And you gotta let them go.
They had to take a break from each other.
Yeah.
And I feel like Jay-Z was like the friend that was like, yo, man, I know he curses people out every time he comes around. Like, he had to take a break from Yeezy, so hopefully they do get Watch the Throne 2 going, and we crack off like that.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to that. I was screaming on that one.
Bringing it back to you and your projects and what you're doing. So how is it juggling your own? You're a busy man. You got your own show, and then you're doing Dish Nation, and then you got the music. You know, do you got time for anything else?
Not really. I mean,
do you sleep like a female? So you got a girlfriend. I'm gonna get in your business this time.
Exactly.
I ain't get in there before.
Right?
No, yeah, I'm definitely fammed up, but you know, like
fammed up. I like that.
It's one of those situations where you gotta like allocate your time into everything. It's hard to
balance.
It's hard to be 100% of yourself so many times where everybody needs something from you. So you kind of got to partition your little leave me alone space so you can do those things that are your passion projects and stay on top of your game. Because like people don't get it.
They don't. They don't, because you have to balance home life, work life. You know, you gotta have some kind of peace. Because if you don't, you're gonna snap. It's just
so in the HeadKrack zone out time. What are you doing?
Playing video games.
You know what?
Really? I know that.
And then he said, "Yeah, you gotta have all the time. What are you doing in your free time? Playing video games."
It's a woosah for me. You know, it's
been a cheesesteak.
Because there's all types of video games. There's like the virtual games,
right?
And then sometimes, I mean, I don't know if any of you guys
smoke.
You guys, typically fighting games like boxing. I'm playing the same boxing game for the last 10 years. And then I also do VR boxing too, which is also a workout and a video game at the same time.
Okay.
So that's how I can squeeze two of my faves in.
Do you have a trainer? Since you like this boxing, do you have a trainer?
Shout out to my man Jamal Powers. He's not my boxing trainer, but he's like my go to the gym.
Okay.
If I typically would have done
motivator.
this much, he was gonna make me do way more. Because you know how it is. Left to your own devices, you're gonna do what you can do.
The bare minimum.
The bare minimum.
You'll work out just till you see a little bit on the mirror.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta have somebody to push you.
You do, because in my heart hit, okay, I'm just gonna do this one lap and I'm done for the day. That's it. Sorry.
Oh God.
What else been going on?
The Olympics just ended. That was impressive.
Yeah.
Was there anything that caught y'all attention?
I didn't get to see a lot of it this time. I'm gonna be honest.
I'm kind of on the debates about it, especially with everything that's been going on.
What do you think about Simone Biles?
Yeah.
Leaving the.
I've been kind of off on that.
I mean, if you need a mental break, you need a mental break. You know.
But she got a lot of like.
It's pressure on her. Yeah. That's what that was. That pressure on her.
But my question is, why you have to say something? What's wrong with the marijuana? People smoke marijuana freely everywhere.
That was the other. What's the other lady?
Sha'Carri Richardson.
Sha'Carri. There you go.
I mean, I feel like I've never really seen nobody do anything better while smoking weed except play video games. So with that being said, if she's this phenomenal while smoking weed,
who cares?
She's actually really so good.
Right.
She smokes weed to do things normally like y'all.
Right.
You know what I mean? So let her be great.
She exceeds doing those things. It was like excelling in that. Yeah.
Oh God.
It's not an enhancement drug. It's
she would have won.
Calm your mind.
Exactly.
She was going through
she was gonna get that goal.
She was going through the loss of her mom, so it's not like she was like smoking weed all the time. She got caught that one time, and I don't think that's the word. There's someone who's in the Olympic Village probably doing cocaine right now, and you harassing her about a joint, and I think it was vape.
That was
no,
or even. Whatever, heroin, crack, meth, everybody, so it's just
any of it. I mean,
it's just not okay. Everybody.
I think she was just targeted.
No, it's not okay.
She was just targeted.
Exactly. But the weed.
See, that's the people call it the cocaine dope.
They're coming to get me. LOVEANDHIPSTV.
Hey, ladies, this is Vaughn.
Hi, Vaughn. How are you?
Yes. I'm doing great. Hey, Charlie wanted me to call in.
Okay. What's Charlie over there doing? He's still in Bahamas as usual?
Yeah. He's over there hanging out with Jack again. They over there somewhere.
Oh, Lord.
Flying private.
They on the yacht.
He may call in later on today.
Okay.
But, look, I just wanted to just call just to thank you guys again, for, 2-year anniversary.
Hey.
I mean, yes, beautiful. Thank you, HeadKrack, for
Thank you.
everything that you do. Everything that you do.
Yes.
And I really do appreciate it. And I just wanted to just call just to say that. So I look forward to another 5, 10 years.
25 years.
It went from 2 to 10 years. Okay, okay, Vaughn.
Okay, fine.
Look, I'm just excited. I'm just excited. Okay.
I know that's
We are so excited, Vaughn. We love you.
2 years means a lot.
It does. We've been at this thing. We've been putting work in.
I want to say this. Statistically, black businesses, the majority of them do not even make it past 2 years.
That's true.
Absolutely.
That's true.
Absolutely.
Well, we in
you
here.
guys hit it. I'm excited.
And we plan on doing many more.
All right.
And I will talk with you ladies later.
Bye. Thank you.
Oh man. So
Wanted
yeah.
to call in early.
Had to call in. We
Want to check on HeadKrack?
Yeah. Want
Let me
to
see how much
love y'all get,
It was our
though.
2-year anniversary. All of us agreed we wanted HeadKrack.
we
Yes.
did.
We want nobody else to bless our show. But
Yeah.
we want
Well, I'm looking
Last
forward
year
to
for
doing
the-
this with y'all forever. As long as y'all keep it
Yeah.
going, yo, like y'all have my undying support for real.
Oh, y'all heard that?
That's right. So 3 years, we need you here.
3 years, 35 years, whatever.
10 years. He just jumped from 2 to 10 years. We have a commitment.
2 to 10.
Lock me in. Lock me
Get
in.
the contract ready.
I love it. I
Lock
love
them
it.
in.
You know what? So this brings us to what? Our hot topic. This is where we usually do our hot topic. And you know what, HeadKrack? I'm so happy that you're here so you can answer this question from a male perspective because we need that.
Okay.
So our hot topic is when a strong woman puts pressure on a man, do they run to a weaker woman?
Ooh.
That's a tough one.
Ooh.
Now,
It's a little tricky.
what kind of pressure are you talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, so pressure like, marriage, that's usually like the
that's
biggest
a big pressure.
Yeah, because, people are like dating, but what's the end goal? Like, is marriage the end goal? So when you start dating, it's all peaches and cream, and then you start getting into that first year, now you're comfortable. Now you're like, nah, I can do this without the marriage,
Okay.
So then you start talking about marriage, and then it gets a little hectic. Then you're like, okay, I can't do this no more.
Well, I think if a strong man runs to a weak woman, he was never a strong man. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You
I think weak people only want to be around people that they can dominate or they feel stronger
That's
than.
right.
You know what I mean? So if you're truly a strong man, you're controlling a situation and you'll never feel weak.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Even though it hurts sometimes, like people say they want the truth until you give them the truth.
That's
And sometimes the answer is, hey, I love what we have here, but maybe marriage isn't what it's supposed to be. And that's a tough narrative to try to carry out because there's so many people who have been sold on like the textbook example of what a relationship is supposed to be. You're supposed to get married, you're supposed to have kids in this order. You know what I mean? But then you look at some people who never got married and their relationship is dope. Shout out to Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell. Unfortunately, those are the only 2 people I can think of
Right.
that have been dating for that long. But there's some people who get married and it curses the relationship.
It does.
And they collapse under the pressure of the titles.
Yeah, the title. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Everything,
right.
the whole dynamics change once you say I do.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
I don't know why. That's a good one.
All right. So how you feel
Yeah.
about it?
Well, you know what? Nowadays, like with men, they're just, being through a couple things and just like seeing how men are reacting. Like they want to be dominant and they want to be, like they want to manipulate and stuff. So when they run into a strong woman, they don't like that. They don't like it. They just want, they want somebody that they can control. So when they see that strong woman coming at them, they're like, okay, well, they just run to somebody that's weaker that they can manipulate and control and tell them what to do. That's just what I've seen, and, from personal experiences, whatever. So that's my answer. I feel like they do.
How do you feel?
Show me the question again.
When a strong woman puts pressure on a man, do they run to a weaker woman? Because I feel like it's easier. They get...
Okay, so... By me being, I'm definitely, everybody know me, I'm an alpha.
Yeah.
I'm definitely an alpha.
Exactly.
So everybody that I have dated has been an alpha. So, like I said, I've been married. I ain't really sold on the whole marriage tip because, hey, sometimes it works, sometimes it don't work. Let's just be together and enjoy the moment.
Right. Yeah.
We don't necessarily have to say, let's do this and let's get married because we get married and then couple of years later we're divorced,
Exactly.
So I think it takes more than 5-10 years 5 years or more to get to really know somebody, but marriage is not, that's a whole different subject for me. But I do think if a man is intimidated by an alpha female, he's gonna automatically go for somebody more submissive,
right?
Because we're the alpha female, so alpha females want somebody, we can be submissive, If the alpha is, if the alpha makes you submissive, then we can submit. I'm very submissive.
Yeah.
When the right person,
yeah,
you know,
an alpha.
Yeah,
male,
I can submit.
right. Yeah, exactly. Me
you know,
too.
so sometimes men get intimidated because they be like, you know what, you a little too headstrong for me.
Right. And
let me go to this
they
little weak
manipulate.
woman, and she's gonna just do and say whatever I want. But at the same time, he's not gonna be happy with her. He's gonna still come back and mess around with the alpha woman because she's just a yes, whatever you want, baby. Don't no man or woman want no man or woman that just
that doesn't have an opinion at all.
That doesn't have a challenge. I like to be challenged. Mentally, physically, emotionally, sexually. I like to be challenged. So if you're boring to me, I'm out. Period.
Yeah.
Damn, we done got KP.
Sorry.
KP just got her opinion out there. Okay.
The psychological, you know, the psychology of people. Kids will always ask the parent that they feel like they'll get the yes from. So, like, you know, people will always go to the weaker individual if they feel like the answer is always no, or you got to do more work with this other person over here. Like, I mean, I think that goes both, you know.
But I don't feel like just because a woman is submissive that she's weak necessarily either. Because you can be submissive and be really strong and just be able to get your point across in other ways without being loud. You know, sometimes us women, you know, do need somebody to handle us. I know my mouth is a little strong, it's a little sharp, so I need.
Yes, it is.
Oh, you know what?
Oh no, you didn't amen on me. Oh, it didn't ring the bell and everything.
Your mouth is cutthroat.
Yours is too.
Well, thank God y'all are not in a relationship together. I am so glad that we got that out.
This Capricorn, this Aries over here just heard it.
It's a battle, honey. It's a battle.
You know what I'm saying? And it was an Aries and a Leo situation for me when I was married. So, you know, it was we was I mean, it was gonna be head to head. We was going at it. So yeah, I don't know about them running to a weaker woman. Like I didn't really think about it in the perspective of what HeadKrack was saying about he really wasn't strong. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Or he wasn't strong enough for you. You know, you need somebody that is strong enough to handle you and put you in your place sometimes. Because like I said, I got to be checked sometimes.
So what about, let's flip it. I don't mean to flip it. So what about the woman being stronger and dating a weaker man? What does that mean?
I don't like no little yes man be like, okay baby, I just can't. I'm like, man, they want to hit him in the chest.
I've seen some women who just like to dominate dudes, and it's kind of their thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it really
a freaky fetish.
Like in the bedroom, or
in a life kind of way. Like, yo, I never had no kids, so I'm gonna date you, and like I'm gonna bully you like you're a child. Like I've seen this happen to people.
Yeah, you know.
And it's weird because the people that gravitate towards the relationship, the dudes, they're into that. So they want like a chick that's gonna be like,
well, you know what?
That raising her hand.
That actually happened to me. Like, I was in a relationship like that, you know, and then it was actually with my ex-husband, and then like he called me, and this was like years later, and he tried to get back together with me, right? And he was like, I just needed you to tell me what to do. I'm like, what? He's like, I just need you to tell me what to do. Like, I want to get back together. So he liked that because I guess he was, I don't know, lost in life, and I'm just known to be Captain Save-A-Ho. So, you know, I'm retired from that position.
Not all heroes wear capes.
You retired from it now, too.
I'm retired from that position.
I think that is true. Like you said, some men, they want you. They need you to tell them what to do. And they like it. I'm definitely alpha, so I'll be like,
me too.
I'm not putting my business in the street, but I know what I want, so I'm going to tell you. Or even like sexually, when a man said, tell me what you want, I'm going to tell you what I need you to do.
Yeah.
Well, I agree with that in a sense, but not to the point where a man's gonna do everything that you ask him to do, and then where he doesn't have his own opinion.
Now behind the
about
bedroom, then let me do all that. But outside in public, whatever, oh, you the man, run it.
Yeah,
behind closed doors.
And I recently also met, like a very famous person. Like, I'm not gonna mention names or whatever, but I met him. He, is retired now. He has a lot of money, and he was just like, like he's lonely, like he has a lot of money, but he was just like, I just need somebody to tell me what to do. Like, I got the money part, I just need somebody to just, be there. Yeah. I'm like, oh, okay, sign me up.
I know that's right here. Is he taking,
I'll ask. I will tell him that. Inquiring minds want to know.
Tell him I'll send in my resume and my application.
All right.
First of all, you need to find out, do he like plus-size women?
He does.
He'll work it out.
Plus-size women. He's like living on his little pension.
Who don't love us?
He wants, he wants a woman that will tell him what to do. He got the money part, so it's cool. It's just not gonna be me, but hey, I will put out the word.
There's somebody for everybody, right? You know what I'm saying? Like,
you gotta believe it.
Depends on what you like.
It's somebody for everybody.
It is.
It is what it is. I mean, weak, strong. I don't know. I mean,
everybody has their.
A lot of women claim to be. Let's be a lot of black women love to, I'm independent, I'm this and I'm that, I don't need no man, that ain't me. I don't like to cut no grass. I don't want to take the trash out.
I know.
I don't mind submitting, baby. Come on and do your manly thing. I don't got no problem. I don't want to be independent. Take some of these bills off of me.
That's right.
Yeah.
I submit.
I think that's why it's important that people don't send their representatives in the first 90 days of a relationship.
Right.
Because, like, you know, we put on a show when we meet people, and then after 30, 60 days, the mask starts slipping a little bit, and you'll be like, oh, you're not this person that you said you were. You just did that just to kind of, like, pass the job interview, if you know what I mean. And then after 90 days, you realize, oh, I hate this person, who they are for real. And also, too, you got to be with somebody for a full 12 months to see how they react in the seasons.
Yeah, that's
right.
right.
Man, some people act different than the winter than they do in the summertime. You know,
They do.
You got to do a winter,
seasonal
spring,
depression is a
summer,
thing
fall
for some people too.
Mental illness
And
is
a
real.
And a lot of things, yeah, it is. And then a lot of things change whenever, like, you know, you're dating and you're in a relationship, but then it changes when you move in together. Like, that's like a lot. That's a deal breaker.
Well, see,
Whenever you move in together, it's like all hell breaks loose.
It's a deal breaker for me if you ask me to move in with me, because see, ain't nobody coming in living in with me.
All right.
I put that out there in the beginning. You ain't living with me until we decide to make this thing official. Until you put a ring on it, you can't come and stay with Tori. You keep yours, and I keep mine, and we'll just, you know, go back and forth to each other's house. But you can't come stay with me. I had a bad situation. You know, that messed me up. That don't happen over here. Okay. Next.
That was me.
You come over on Friday, but you gotta go back home.
That's
by Sunday.
Thank you. You can spend the
go
weekend, and that's it. And don't leave your stuff here either.
Exactly.
Oh, look how she looks.
It's like a timeshare over there. Right?
Yeah, there's two got a revolving door. She's like, you got to
No, ma'am.
That's an
No,
Airbnb.
ma'am.
Okay,
No,
well,
ma'am.
let's go ahead and jump into the next segment, because y'all over here tripping.
It's the
usually
wine.
you can, but we're winding out today.
We're winding out
Look,
today.
so winding,
Of course, y'all know I have a segment here called KP Around the House with KP. So I do something every week, every other week. I don't know, but this week it hit home because I'm what I want to say. I was very adamant about not doing this.
You're anti, yeah.
Yeah, I'm very adamant, but you know, due to I'm in the healthcare field, due to, you know, my kids, and I have an elderly mom, that I take care of, I have to do it. So here's a clip, KP Around the House. Y'all check it out and tell me what you think. What's up, guys? This is your girl KP with KP Around the House. I'm with Rami.
Rami, I'm a pharmacist.
Oh my God, I'm at CVS. I'm about to get vaccinated. I know y'all know.
Go get your vaccine, guys.
Oh Lord. Yes, I don't want to do it, but being in the healthcare field, you gotta do it. I got kids. I got an elderly mom, so I'm gonna be a big girl and I'm about to do it. Y'all see he getting ready. Look, I'm not ready.
Community. We got this.
I'm not ready. But y'all check my He's So Dope. This is the CVS. What's that?
In Conyers.
This is in Conyers.
Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all. Look at this. I'm about to have a fit. I'm so nervous.
We got this.
Y'all pray for me.
Just kind of dangle your arm nice and easy. What's the show called?
It's going down live. LOVEANDHIPSTV.
Okay.
Oh, I was so... Jesus Christ, help me.
All done.
That was so quick. That's it?
That's all. I'm just going to get you a Band-Aid and then...
I did it.
You're just going to have to wait for 15 minutes, okay?
All right. So you see it? Your girl KP did it. I got my first shot. I'll be back soon to take my second dose.
In 30 days.
In 30 days. And this is the who?
This is the Moderna vaccine, a great vaccine.
Oh, Jesus, help me, God.
Okay.
Thank y'all. See you later. And he was the coolest because I was like, do you mind I can go live? And he was like, sure. You got a TV show? I was like, yeah. You want to be on it? He was all into it. He was like, take a picture like this. Show it like this. No. Okay, let's go.
Oh, wow.
But also, of course, I have another thing coming up. I have my first photo shoot with Classics Boutique. Here we go.
There we go.
You know, I'm looking for everyone. Come all, tell all. From Atlanta to wherever. I'm doing my photo shoot September 18th. Down at the East Atlanta Glenwood area. It's a real dope area.
Okay.
Of course, you get, we got 2 photographers. You're going to keep an outfit from me as free. I'm going to, whatever outfit that I let you take a picture in, you can have it. It is yours free. You can do 2 pages in the magazine, BBDUB magazine here in Atlanta. You can actually get a raffle. You get 25 shots. edited shots. We got 2 of the dopest photographers, David Price, Von Donald. Cost is $100 per person, but you'll be styled by me. Must have your makeup, hair ready, everything. This is gonna be dope. We're gonna raffle off to be, to be a cover of the magazine. I wanna, just try to, just all my models, all the girls that hit me up, hey, I wanna get into it. I wanna get into it. I wanna get into it. So this is their way of just jumping into the industry. This is my way of jumping into my boutique and, giving back and just letting the models rock Classic Boutique and, me doing my thing. This is just like a jump off, a spin off. I'm already hosting Play Bistro, do the fashion shows.
You're doing
but next I want to start doing my own fashion show with, Classic Boutique. And of course I want my girl with me. So it's just like God is amazing. Everything is just taking off. So I'm just honored. It's a dope experience. Of course, right, we're going to be partnered up with Ashley Stewart.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all come out Friday, August the 20th, Stonecrest Mall from 5 to 8.
Yes.
We're going to be hosting their event, Teachers Night Out. We're going to network. Of course, anybody that wants to do the fashion photo shoot as well, y'all come out, meet Anna, Toy, me. It's
come out.
Come shop with Ashley Stewart.
Love and Hips.
That's right.
Shop Ashley Stewart.
We're doing big things.
Best plus size clothing.
Yes. We're doing great things. Come out to the networking event. All teachers, everybody, come on.
Kim, do you have a cash app?
Do we have a video? We got one more. Okay. And on that flyer, we do on my if you want to do a part of the Classic Boutique, at the bottom of it, it is my cash app. If all money is due by September 1st, so and then I want to get sizes and all that, but we can kind of maneuver from that. I can kind of look at you, like you said, you kind of look at me, see.
I didn't see it on there.
It's at the bottom, but you can see it.
You can tell everybody.
It's on your page.
It's definitely on my page.
The ones that want to support you.
Yes, the ones that truly, genuinely want to support me. So please, come support. I'm definitely excited about this venture. So.
We are so excited for you.
Yes.
Big things popping, yo.
I am. Just trying to balance being a mom, being a supervisor at the hospital, doing my own business. CEO.
Girl, you better work.
Gotta put that work in. It is. It is.
My hair's doing something crazy, y'all.
I don't care about
going to school.
All that going out and hanging out and doing all that. I need to do something different. So it's time to change. Once you hit that 40, that light goes
off.
Does,
the whole
everything changes.
Yeah, I'm 33. My light went
If it's still flickering at 40, you need to check your bulb.
Yes.
Okay, check your bulb.
Yeah.
My light went on.
It did.
About 10 years ago.
Oh, okay.
I'm good.
Yes,
she's an old soul.
She's
an old soul, though.
But she's doing big things.
Yeah,
so we're definitely 3 beautiful, blessed, talented.
And we're just going to keep on doing our thing.
We right.
Keep on supporting us. We got great people that love us and support us. Thank you, HeadKrack, for coming back out.
Yo, thank y'all for having me. And once again, big ups on 2 years. A lot of people don't make it out 2 month starting block. So we ought to be able to keep rocking and keep thriving and just glowing up.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing to see.
And since you've been with us for 2 years, do you have any pointers for us?
Yeah.
Do you have any advice for us?
I would just always say keep the same hunger that brought y'all in the room.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Like, I think sometimes when you do something.
Some powerful quotes today.
I mean, when you do something for a considerable amount of time, sometimes you get complacent. It becomes, here we go doing this thing again. But if you can maintain that same level of excitement that you had the first time you walked up in here and keep that going, the next time you walk in here, and even when you've been doing it for 4 years, you'll always have that spark. Some people just. You hear it. They're like, on cruise control. Never be on cruise control.
Never on cruise
control. You do, because I know when you start any kind of business, it's going to take time. You have to level up. You have to build. Start ground zero and build up. So
people get frustrated with the process.
They get frustrated and want to give up. But like I said, I've been manifesting. I got quotes all around me. I manifest it every time. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Just pray about it. And just keep focusing on it. Like my mentor tell me, don't do it for the money, do it for the love. Do it for the passion.
If you're passionate about it, you're gonna keep on doing it. You're gonna make it happen. You're just gonna do it like Nike.
I think the thing I tell a lot of people is never necessarily do it for the money, do it for the opportunity, which will create the opportunity to make money. You know what I mean? So sometimes it is for free. And sometimes, like it is a labor of love, and so all of a sudden it's not. If you're doing it for the right reasons, everything else that you want out of it, it's gonna come.
It absolutely does.
And just love what you do, people, because that's the major thing, you know. And then it never feels like work. You just
unless you're selling crack. If you're selling crack, don't love that.
No. If you're selling any kind of drugs.
Love
especially if you're selling crack in 2021.
Legally what you do.
Legally, right.
Unless you're hanging out with HeadKrack, don't sell crack.
Don't even sell crack with me, around me, or...
No, not like that.
Not like that.
I said HeadKrack, not crack.
Oh, okay, there we go.
We have a clip or a video that we want to see? Are we supposed to be showing?
Yeah, we have a...
Coming up on the next Love and Hips TV.
Say big up to Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. Like, my man literally did a reverse Coming to America. Like, he had all the riches and all the stuff. He already had his queen. And he's like, you know what? Later for all his riches, later for what y'all talk about over here in Parliament. I'm out of here. And I'm going to take my girl and I'm going to move to Compton. or maybe it's Toronto.
Africa.
Oh, that's what's up. Similar. So at the end of the day, for him to love his wife so much, to be able to go out there and run and say, leave all that
Want to come to the place where some of the biggest names in the game pull up? Okay, wait. Maybe you've been there, done that. How about a place where the culture connects at a higher level? Check out HeadKrack After Hours. Before they blow, I'm in the know. Wanna grow? Got you for sure. It's all here. HeadKrack After Hours. Subscribe at youtube.com/HeadKrack.
Tell you, your voice to me is just, you have this whiny voice, and how did you get
that New York?
Yeah, is that New York?
Man, I've lived in so many places that I can't even 100% put it on New York, because I lived in New York, I lived in Dallas, I lived in Atlanta for a while too. So I blame all these little places I lived in pollen. To give the extra gravel. You know? Give me that rasp. Especially if you catch me in the morning. Like, oh man.
You just got a deep voice. You can't even talk anymore.
It's the
Some people tell me I have a disturbingly high voice. I don't know what you want.
I think so.
It's weird. Like, sometimes, like, yo, I hate your rapping voice. It's very high pitched.
Oh my God.
No, it's very distinctive. But
So it put me in the mind, and I want to just go back to this. I know Earl Simmons, aka DMX, when he passed, did you go back home to New York? Like, did you ride with all the riders?
No, that would have been cool. Because the crazy thing, for a good point in time, I did live in Yonkers, but I didn't live in the part of Yonkers they were rapping about.
Okay.
I lived like right on the edge, of the Bronx, and like where the Bronx met Yonkers,
right,
where it was really nice. So when I was hearing them rap about like this dangerous part of Yonkers, I'm like, where's that at? I haven't been there. I couldn't get there on bike apparently, but I mean, that one hurt. Because it's DMX. And then, like, even though when you look at 2020 going into 2021 as a whole, we lost a lot of people. That Biz Markie thing hurt. That was the first rapper I ever met. The first famous one. I was in the 7th grade. There was this thing at the Jacob Javits Center in New York. There was the Nintendo Power Fest. And he was one of the special people there performing because his record was big. And they was doing the Power Pad. And he's like, yo, kid, you mind if I race you? And I'm like, no, I don't mind. Yo, so me and Biz Markie raced on the Nintendo Power Pad. Somehow he beat me. He wasn't even moving his feet really, but like he still beat me. But literally nobody beats the Biz, not even me. And I was a hardcore gamer. So R.I.P. Biz Markie, and thank you so much for everything you gave to the culture, man. Like, cause like he was always a man of the people, always mixing it up and just showing love because people loved him.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you. We love you, and thank you for coming on. And we just love your energy. Your energy is always the same. Like, are you like it? Do you sleep well at night? Like, are you just revved up all the time?
Yo, I get very little sleep, but it is a very restful sleep. It really is. Like, when I wake up, and I spring right up. Like, even if I got like 3 hours of sleep, I wake up like, you ever watch wrestling?
That's me.
I pop up like the Undertaker, and then like,
that's me. Just in rare form, ready to go.
You're in a great headspace. Your energy is everything.
It is.
Well, thank y'all so much. And y'all have a very like warm, inviting energy. And like, I could just sit and listen to y'all talk about your lives, like, you know, like all day. It's like very interesting, and it's dope that y'all have so many different things going on.
We're gonna set up a lunch date, HeadKrack. We're gonna set up a lunch date.
Oh, I definitely can find some food. I am.
And you know what? We're gonna get some ice cream too.
Cool.
Yeah. So
what's your favorite spell? Cold Stone?
Cold Stone.
Everybody's jocking Jenny's right now in the city.
No, you know what? My favorite one that I just recently discovered was Andy's. I don't know if you guys have been to Andy's.
I haven't been there yet.
It is amazing, and it was my first time going to Andy's, and I saw
the seafood spot.
No, it's Andy's. It's like a custard place.
Oh, really?
It's so good. It's amazing. And I saw what's his name? Mighty Duck there. He was out with his family. It was just the coolest thing. Do you guys know who Mighty Duck is?
I'm at the Google him.
Huh?
I'm at the Google him.
Yeah, he's the comedian. Like he's funny. He's the one that does. Oh, she's stealing. Like, you know, the guy that does that. Oh, okay.
I have a really weird Instagram algorithm.
Okay.
Like, it's a lot of like IG models I shouldn't be following. It's just
he's
bad.
Actually well known. You know who I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, because you had told me about him before.
Mighty Duck, yeah, y'all probably know. You see him like floating around the internet.
The Mighty Duck or the Mighty Doug? I'm just
Mighty Duck. Like
I just want to make sure I'm finding the right person.
Duck. Yes.
Yeah.
Duck. It was cool. It was cool to see him there. But Andy's is the best. It's so good.
Wow, I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yes.
I like ice cream, but just
I'm not a
it's not a go-to for me. Me
too.
But when I want it, I want it.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
It's a go-through for me, especially
go through.
What's your favorite ice cream, HeadKrack?
right now. Okay, big shout out to Bluebell Ice Cream. They got this thing called it's called the Cookie Two-Step. It's like a cookie mixtape in an ice cream form. You know what I mean?
You were the only one.
It's like the Oreo cookies and like sugar cookies and something else. Like
they gonna name it after you.
They need to name it. I need to eat more fruit.
Oh wow! It has been a pleasure having you on here.
It is amazing.
And you all keep on supporting us. We are in here. We gonna be in here. Y'all gonna still see our beautiful faces every 2 weeks. That's right. Because that's what we do.
We'll be back.
This is what we do.
Love and hips.
That's right.
See hips and love at the same time.
Bye, y'all.
Love and hips out. See y'all in 2 weeks.
Have a great Monday.
Animalistic for attraction. What else could it be? Said your vision isn't hazy. Then who do you see?